We're going to eliminate anti-Semitism. It is horrendous. We're going to deter this type of hatred towards Jews forever. We're going to eradicate it. This is my number one commitment. I am sincere. I am committed.
It has nothing to do whether or not you're a Democrat or a Republican. It's a fundamental issue that I think we can all take and justify that anti-Semitism is wrong and it should be eliminated.
Everyone in this country has a commitment, regardless of skin color, regardless of gender, regardless of sexual orientation, to make sure Jewish Americans are protected and treated the same.
Because it's not a Jewish issue. It's not an American issue. This is a Western civilization issue. We must eliminate anti-Semitism or we're going to lose what we value in this world.
Jewish Americans have been denied a fundamental right to go to school.
We're going to bankrupt these universities. We're going to take away every single federal dollar. These people who hate Jews, we know who you are. Lawyer up, because the federal government is coming after you.
Help me help us, the country, Israel, the world. Help me save this civilization, this great country that we love. Don't get tired. Work harder. God bless Israel. God bless the United States. And thank you very, very much.
Terrell, thank you.
That guy was crazy up there, wasn't he? Wow. Oh, he is scary. That guy is scary. Who is that guy? It's not me, because that guy had a red hat on. But I'm going to go off script because, first of all, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you, because we do have a crisis at hand. And before I go any further, I want to thank Sarah. I want to thank you. Let's give her a hand. I believe in short speeches, but I'm going to have to change my speech, first of all, because things have happened every day fighting anti-Semitism, fighting Jewish hatred. Things change. I'm going to tell you a story that when I walked in here, I didn't know I was going to tell. But you saw that red hat. That wasn't a MAGA hat. I want you to understand something that's very important to me. And it leads me to why I'm changing my story. That hat you saw had the name of Hadar Golden. And let me tell you why that hat existed. Because I had the privilege to meet Hadar Golden's mom and her sons and Hadar Golden's brothers. And they came to my office. And I sat there with my chief of staff and I told them, I want to do something to make sure the world never forget Hadar Golden. Hadar Golden was murdered and kidnapped by Hamas and held in captivity since 2014. And I told Hadar's mom in my office that I was going to do something. And I came up with the idea of a red cap. At any TV program, any radio show, any public appearance, I wore that hat because I wanted to make sure everyone remember Hadar Golden. You know, you are providing awards to great people. Senator Featherman, who's a Democrat, who's not Jewish. Terrell, black, not Jewish, an American. But we're fighting against anti-Semitism. Why? Because it's wrong. Fighting anti-Semitism is not a Democrat or Republican issue. It's not a bipartisan, it's not a partisan issue. It is an issue that is fundamentally wrong when you live in this great country and throughout the world. Jewish Americans, all Americans, are and should be afforded the same rights as all Americans. And that's the ultimate goal. But back to that story. I wore that red cap, and at every event until 9 days ago, I got an award from ZOA, Zionists of Americans. And that was the night that I took that red cap off, because Hadar Golden came home that night. And that story leads me to the next story that I had no intention on discussing. People say to me, hey, Leo, you're doing a great job. You're doing a lot for the Jewish community. And I say, thank you, but I could do a lot more. And I say I can do a lot more because there is hatred in this country that still exists targeted at Jewish Americans. Case in point, a couple of months ago, 2 Israeli staffers were murdered in the nation capital. It was horrific. I went to the crime scene. I had a chance, and I saw the crime scene, and that day I followed up and went to the embassy, the Israeli embassy. People were in grief, just grieving. The reason why I'm modifying this story is because this morning I had a chance to meet with Daniel and Ruth. Who are Daniel and Ruth? They're the mother and father of the young man, Yaron, who was murdered. I met with them this morning, in my office. And guess what we were discussing? I asked them questions, and you know what the father said to me? What can I do? What can he do to help fight anti-Semitism? And we're sitting today talking about what he can do to help fight this. And I say, you know what? I'm going to work on something, and we're going to work together. With your permission, may I bring up Daniel, who's at table number 1? Daniel? And Ruth? We're going to start working on fighting anti-Semitism today. I want them to come up, and I want you to meet the man who lost his son, but who wants to fight the good fight of eliminating anti-Semitism. So I want Daniel and Ruth to come up, and you need to meet them. I met them for the first time today. And then I heard that they were here. Good to see you again. Thank you. Sir? You want to say a few words, please? So now, come over here. This man in my office today said, what can I do to help? Well, today's the first day. And if you don't mind, if you could just say a few words. Because this is a 24/7 commitment. And I can assure you, I'm all in. I can assure you, I know all of you are in. But here's a new member of the team. Sir.
Thank you. Well, thank you for inviting us. Thank you for having us here. It's an honor for us to be in the States and to be here in Washington, D.C., and to make new friends like Leo. It's really an honor. And of course, we want to help because all of us, we have a problem. We, in Israel, we have a problem. Here in the States, you have a problem. And it's called the hatred to the Jewish people. It's called anti-Semitism. The same anti-Semitism that provoked the 7th of October, that performed the 7th of October. The same anti-Semitism that murdered Sarah Milgram and Yaron Lishinsky. So we are all of us in the same boat. We are all of us in danger. So that's why I want to help. That's why we want to fight this monster that is called anti-Semitism. That's why I thank you for your support. I thank you for your fighting and your support. And we are soldiers together in this battle, in this war. The Jewish people around the world, the embassies, the diplomats, the workers at the embassy, the security at the embassies. I just came from Argentina, where I was born, and I saw what was the embassy of Israel in Argentina exploded by terrorism, killing so many people. We need to do something. We need to fight it. In Israel, we fight. We are not afraid of fighting. And we are tired, but we will fight, and we are fighting. And that is my purpose. That is what I offer to every personality in the States, in the State Department, in the White House, to fight together with you the common enemy that we have, this monster that is called anti-Semitism. And that was my offer, to serve under your direction, to be a soldier in this fight. And thank you, all of you, for fighting with us. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. God is good. It's amazing what all this was unexpected, and yet it sends a direct message to what we have to do. And let me give you, I'm head of the task force to combat anti-Semitism. And I will simply say this very clearly. It's a privilege to work for this president who has been committed to fighting anti-Semitism. And I can tell you on another day and time how he has given me the tools to do everything that I can. But as you know, anti-Semitism still exists in this country. And we are on a clock, ladies and gentlemen. We got 3 more years with this president. And let me give you the state of the land. Because I'm receiving an award, and maybe I might be earning that award tonight. Because I want you to understand how hard it is to fight the anti-Semitism. Because to me, it's a no-brainer. I understand the game. Jewish Americans have been on the forefront of fighting hatred and racism from day one. And they have fought it in this country, and they have fought it on behalf of others. Case in point, Jewish Americans helped Black Americans start the NAACP. Jewish Americans walked with Black Americans in the South in the 60s to make sure that Black Americans got their rights. Jewish Americans, 2 of them, Werner and Goodman, were murdered in June of 1964 in Mississippi, helping Black Americans. I've been a civil rights attorney for 35 years. I know my history. And you're not free. I can't be free. This is not a Jewish issue. This is not an American issue. This is a Western civilization issue. And when I sit here and tell you we have problems, may I direct your attention to what happened 6 months ago in Colorado, where Jewish Americans were just protesting, supporting Israel, and some lunatic firebombed them in Colorado. May I tell you that in the previous 4 years, mayors and local administrators never prosecuted hate crimes? You might recall, after October 7th, 2023, universities were just in shambles, anti-Semitism, hatred. Jewish Americans couldn't go to school, couldn't attend classes. May I say to you, I was embarrassed. I went to UCLA Law School, and the shame of the failure to address hate crimes. We got issues. May I also tell you that even though I taught history and I talked about World War II, I've never seen anti-Semitism as bad, as rampant as I have seen it today. And we got a lot of work to do because this hatred is well-financed. This hatred is supported by corporations and media. I don't want to mention any names: CBS, CNN, NBC, New York Times, Washington Post, LA Times. They're well organized. We have to, and let me tell you right now, as a school teacher, I give us an F in our public response. They're kicking our butts in the public relations war. They're lying and getting away with it. They're not telling the truth, and they're being validated by corporate money and corporate media. We got a lot to do. And then, if I may tell you, the indoctrination of our young people at the colleges and the university, a 20-year experiment that they have basically won. And guess what they're doing now? They're going after our young kids, K to 12. Look at the curriculum. Look at the lesson plans. I can sit here and tell you very clearly, I need your help, because there are people within the administration, in my opinion, that have Jewish fatigue. Oh, we've done enough. Oh, we settled a few cases. We have never done enough. As long as Jewish Americans are not afforded the same rights, it is an ongoing fight 24/7. You cannot get tired. I will never get tired, so I am demanding that you work as hard. One final point, and I stressed this at the beginning. We got 3 more years. Things have gotten a little bit better than the previous administration. But I can simply tell you from the inside, there's a lot of work to be done. And if we don't set up these guardrails now, we're going to be in trouble in 2026, and we don't know who's going to take over the White House. Again, this is an American issue, a Western civilization issue. So I have a new friend on my team. You just met him. I'm speaking to the choir right now. We have to recruit. We need more people. We need more response. I'm proud to get this award because the whole purpose of this award is to be a truth teller. And I have spent my time up here telling you the truth. I need your help so that I can help you. I need your help so I can help your children and your grandchildren. Because we have a battle that we have to win, or else I cannot and I do not want to speak about the consequences if we fail. God bless the state of Israel, God bless America, and God bless you.